stop the movement of coal. We can't continue. With 10,000 pickets, we were facing 8,500 riot police. And I'll tell you what the difference is in capitalist society. 5 years later, I went down to Orgreave. And I went to a telephone box. I didn't do a mobile. And I rang South Yorkshire Police Headquarters. I said, could I speak to someone in a senior position? He said, what's the problem, sir? I said, well, I want some riot police down here at Orgreave, please. He said, I beg your pardon, sir. I said, well, they're closing the steel plant, the coking plant, see? Could we have somebody down? He said, who's closing it, sir? I said, British Steel. I said, all the men are getting sacked. Could we have some police down? He said, well, what's that got to do with us? I said, it had a bloody lot to do with you in 1984 when you sent 8,500 riot police down when we wanted to shut it down for 3 weeks. Couldn't send one copper down. And it was closing down permanently. That's the nature of capitalism. Of course, on the 18th of June, I pleaded with our areas to stop all flow of coal. And I pleaded to step up the picketing so that we could get 20, 30, 40,000 pickets outside Orgreave. Don't tell me it would not have made a difference. I was at Saltley in 1972, and I saw Saltley closed twice. The first time I warned, if we didn't step up the picketing, they'd reopen it. I was at Orgreave. I saw it closed temporarily on the 17th of May. And I warned, unless we stepped up the picketing, they'd reopen it, and they did. We stepped up the picketing, and on the 18th of June they had to close it again. If we'd have stepped up the picketing, as I recommended, there's no question in my mind that would have resulted in the steelworks crashing. Yes, 30,000 jobs would have been at risk. But who would have been responsible? Arthur Scargill or Thatcher? It was Thatcher who created the strike. It was a political strike, and she and her cabinet were responsible. There's one more thing you might want to know this evening. I've been accused consistently of refusing to negotiate. Well, I certainly did negotiate. We settled that strike on 5 separate occasions. 4 of them were agreements between the Coal Board and the NUM, and every time we agreed, they then withdrew or tried to seek to change the terms of the agreement they'd already reached. And the last one was in October at ACAS, when the Deputies Union, one at every colliery in Britain, had voted in a national ballot by 82% majority to take strike action. So they had a ballot, agreed with us the terms that we agreed on the 18th of July in the Rubens Hotel in London. Within a week, something dramatic happened that's never been explained. In that week, it became clear to us that NACODs, that's the National Association of Colliery Deputies, Overmen and Shop Firers, were reneging on that agreement. We even had the spectacle, amazing but right, where the TUC leadership and the NUM were both pleading with NACODs not to call off their strike. The first time I've ever known the TUC arguing for a strike to continue. I'll tell you what my view is, Sean. It's because they knew that Thatcher had conceded defeat. I know that. I was told that at a later date by a former minister in the Tory government. I could prove that. And at the right time, when I'm given the right amount of time on television, instead of a 30-second clip showing violence on picket lines by the police, I will respond. And I'll name names. And I'll name dates. But it's important tonight that all of us understand what's happened. We're living now in a situation that's been created arising out of that strife. For those who argue for a ballot and still do, where the hell were you, kid, when Britain unlawfully invaded Iraq? Why didn't you call for a ballot for the British people? Where the hell were you? And why were you not demanding that the coal board should have argued for a ballot to ask the miners if they wanted their pits to be closed? So they won't ask the last question. Of course they do that. But it seems that they don't want to play anything that resembles a socialist alternative. The trouble with this new Labour government is that it's not only failed in every respect, it's created a situation where with no energy, with a credit crunch, with bankers going bust, and people being bankrupt all over Britain, unemployment soaring, all arising out of a crisis of capitalism itself. I'll tell you what they should be doing with the banks. They shouldn't be giving them billions so they can pay bonuses and lucrative salaries. They should be putting them in brass handcuffs and taking them away. And they should be doing that to take internationalisation, the banks, the insurance companies, the finance houses, and re-establish the shipbuilding industry, engineering, motor car industry, coal industry, steel industry, fisheries. In other words, redevelop the industry of Britain that can sustain pensions, healthcare, education, and all the things essential to life. That surely is the message of the 1984-5 miners' strike and its message. And to those people who say, that we got it wrong, I ask you to look at the record and not just simply listen to a crystal ball gazer. And certainly don't listen to those who acted with treachery during the course of that strike. Listen to those who led an admirable fight for justice and against inequality, against unemployment, and against the kind of situation we now see before our very eyes, where we have a crime and drug culture, exactly as we predicted would happen. We're importing 44 million tonnes of coal into Britain. It's costing us between £3 and £4 billion. That money should have been spent developing our coal mines with clean coal technology that could have supplied all the energy needs of Britain for 1,000 years. How many people in this audience know that from the coal beneath our feet, 1,000 years of it, we can extract all the oil we need, all the gas we need. We did so before 1970. All our gas came from coal. And we can do it in a clean coal technological way. We can begin to transform the nation